go to a lot of different places, some vibrodynamics here in Wichita and out to Cessna and Spirit and all that, and actually see that there's a whole lot of stuff actually going on. And it just takes a little education to put you in that field.
And Anita, one of the things that I noticed in visiting some of those places, you know, when I was young looking at those, a machine shop was a dirty, oily place.
Exactly. Oh, you could lick off these floors.
Yeah.
Well, better than my floor at home anyway. It's
And,
amazing.
Yeah, it's a totally different environment today.
Air conditioning in the labs, you know, that used to not be that falls back into the topic of the day as far as our air conditioning technology program. But a lot of the labs are air conditioned.
Yeah, it's a nice work environment.
For a student coming out of high school, they want to come to Wichita Area Technical College. What would you recommend they do?
Well, I think any of the programs. You know, I think first off, you know, take a look and see all the options that are available, and then go with your interests. Because I mean, certainly if a young person wants to do a certain thing, they're going to excel at it. They're going to try harder. And that's what we want. You know, try and match them up with something they'd like to do.
You know, we visited earlier with Jeff, and he actually has a real job, a full-time job. Do you hire a lot of adjunct instructors?
Well, a lot of our evening instructors are adjunct instructors that are full-time, you know, employees in the area that they teach.
And they bring you the current, what's up to date from their field, don't they?
You bet. And then also our daytime instructors often, you know, we have summer opportunities in services, and they can also attend different internships, go out in the industry every few years and receive some updates and try and stay current with the technology.
That's a challenge, isn't it?
It is.
When we talk about a technical school versus a college degree, how are things going for technical schools? Are we on the climb or are we on the decline? Especially in an economy like we have right now.
Well, more and more people are looking toward the technical colleges now because of job availability. I mean, face it, a lot of times people you know, have a 4-year degree but still haven't specialized in an area to really go out and obtain a good paying job. So our technical students sometimes have a little bit of an advantage, and we like that.
I heard something there. You know, we think of technical school, but the whole key, I think, is specialization. Because that's the one thing I never did in my 20 years. I never specialized in anything. I knew a lot about a whole bunch of stuff, but I was never an expert at anything. And I think that's what you offer versus a typical 4-year degree.
Correct.
And learning those skill sets and adding to your skill sets over time.
You bet.
Sounds like a lot of fun. So thanks so much, Terry, for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm going to break something. Let's just take a break first. My New Life Online. Wow, today was fun.
Yeah, good
Talking
day.
about heating and air, and it's something that just because I've had problems at my own home with my heating and air conditioning, I'm starting to be more attuned to. And you know what? That is never going to go away because we are big babies, as I've said over and over again.
Let me tell you the point for the day.
Oh, we have one.
The educational point for the day. Everything that Jeff was talking about, he and I visited for a long time before the webcast today,
He cheated.
is all about physics. But in school, we don't teach kids physics in an applied way where it makes sense in their life. All he's talking about is applying physics to the world to run all the heating and air conditioning. And more we're learning as we learn about how the brain works, that students want to know the relevance for their learning. I was out the other night and saw a whole bunch of teachers from East High School, and they had t-shirts on that said rigor, relevance, and relationships.
Oh.
And that relevance piece is, why do I need to learn this? What's the context that I need to know this in my life?
Let me break it down for you. That was education speak. For me, it was about specialization. I'm going to give you specific skills that are going to make you money instead of a broad education and then you can go find your way. That's what it meant to me.
Yep, good point.
All right.
Two education points today.
I want to thank Sam. Sam, thank you.
Thanks,
Cheers.
Sam.
Thank
Means
you.
Corner.
Yes, come down.
Fill me up, man.
Fill you up. Let me go do that.
I'll let him work. Thank Pink Saloon. Whoops, vintage, and I'm popping my buttons. Woo! Pink Saloon for the clothing and the quiet corduroys.
Yes, I was grateful for that.
We want to thank, of course, Wichita Area Technical College for sending in some folks to tell us more about all the opportunities available. Fonistock Heating and Air And of course, meets
Our good
Corey.
friend George Fonestock.
Yeah, love that man. Love
Yeah.
that man. He's built a great business, and
Yes.
you can too. Don't forget as well, Kansas Career Pipeline. If you're struggling for a new life, you need some guidance.
KansasCareerPipeline.org, and it's a great place to start your search.
All right. Of course, this is a great place too, and we'll talk about something else next time.